everyone. Today I have for you the story of Ma Vaishno Devi. This is about the time when the Asuras or the demon gods became very powerful on earth, and their evil and destruction was really playing havoc on earth. And the three devas, Shiva, Vishnu and Brahma, were perplexed as to what to do to control these asuras, because they said, after all, it is the boons that we gave them. They prayed to us, we gave them these boons and these powers, and we granted them all these powers, and now this is working against us. So what do we do? And while they were worried and thinking what to do, their wives decided that we need to do something to help our husbands. So Mata Parvati, Saraswati and Lakshmi got together and they combined their three energies to create one energy form, which was Ma Vaishnavi. So they gave Vaishnavi the task of going down to earth and killing the asuras and taking care of all this evil which was spreading all over. So Ma Vaishnavi, who was a valiant warrior, and of course she was the combination of these three Shaktis, and she was undefeatable by any of the gods or the demons, and so she rid the earth of the asuras. And then she went back to the three Devis. She said, what do I do now? So they said, Vaishnavi, your job is not done yet. You need to take a birth on earth, and there is more work for you to do. So Ma Vaishnavi said, as you say. And so there was this very poor couple who used to pray to Lord Vishnu a lot. And so in his dream, the man got a dream where Lord Vishnu told him that you are going to become the father of a baby girl who's going to make you so proud and who will be worshipped by millions on earth. So at that time, his wife got pregnant and they had a baby girl, and they named her Trikuta. Now Trikuta grew up into a beautiful young woman, and at the same time she was a devout devotee of Lord Vishnu. And she told her father that, look, I want to go and do penance and I want to pray to Lord Vishnu, so please give me your permission to do that. Her father thought, oh, she's so young, and yet she wants to devote her life in prayer. But he allows her to go. And so Trikuta went and started praying to Lord Vishnu. And one day she sees someone coming her way. And she opens her eyes and she sees Lord Vishnu. She says, oh, this is Vishnu. And she immediately rushes forward to him. And she says, please, my Lord, accept my prayers. And so this is how she met. But who did she meet? It was Vishnu in his Rama avatar. And so she met Sri Ram. And she said, you look very worried. What is it? So Sri Ram said, I'm looking for my wife Sita. So, Trikuta had already in her mind thought of Vishnu as her husband. And so she became very quiet and sad. And she thought, what do I do? He is already married. So Sri Ram can read her mind, and he says, look, the time is not right for us to be together. But, I'm in exile right now. But after my exile, on my way back, I will come to meet you. And if you recognize me, then you will get what your heart desires. But if you don't, then you will have to wait more. So she says, okay. And she starts waiting for Lord Vishnu to return. So one day, while she's doing her prayers and waiting for Lord Ram to return to her, one very old beggar comes to see her, and he says, "Oh, my dear, you are such a beautiful young woman. What are you doing alone? Marry me." And she says, "How dare you? I am only going to marry Lord Vishnu. Go away from here." And he says, "Oh, don't you recognize me?" And she says, "I've never seen you before." And the moment she says it, she realizes that, oh, this is Lord Vishnu. He's come to take my test. And so she immediately falls on his feet, at his feet, and she says, "Forgive me, my lord, but I didn't recognize you." So Sri Ram comes into his own form, and he says that, Vaishnavi, your job here is not yet done. So I want you to continue your work and go to the Trikuta hills in the north of India, and there you must continue your penance and your meditation, and at the same time help all the people around you, and then when the time is right, we will be together after the Kali Yuga. So Trikuta continues on her journey to the Trikuta hills, and that is where she goes and starts doing meditation. And at that time, all the people around start hearing about this young girl who is so accomplished and so, is meditating all the time, and she's so powerful. And so they all start flocking to her and praying to her, and she helps all the people who come to her for help. And at that time, there was a tantric by the name of Gorakhnath. Now, Gorakhnath heard about this girl who is being called Vaishnavi now, because Lord Rama says, from today you will be known as Vaishnavi on earth also, for being so dear to Vishnu. So he says, "Who is this Vaishnavi?" This Gorakhnath starts wondering. So he, calls his disciple Bhaironath, and Gorakhnath tells Bhaironath that there is some girl called Vaishnavi, and all these people are flocking to her, and they're all seeking her blessing, and they're all going to her with their problems. Who is she? Go and find out. So, Bhaironath thinks, what is this? Some chit of a girl is, making my guru so insecure and so afraid. What is going on? I must check out who this girl is. So he goes and tries to find Vaishnavi. And the time when he sees Vaishnavi, he is besotted with her. And he immediately asks her to be his wife. But Vaishnavi says, "How dare you? I don't want to marry you. I will only marry Vishnu. I am waiting for Lord Vishnu to come back, and I will only marry him." So Bhairo doesn't want to listen to no for an answer. So he starts following her around wherever she goes. And Vaishnavi is like sick and tired of this man who's constantly following her, stalking her wherever she goes, and he's disturbing her meditation and her penance. So she decides to go away from there. And she keeps traveling, and she comes to a cave. And that is where she finds a Sadhu Maharaj sitting outside the cave. She says, "Sadhu Maharaj, I'm sorry, but somebody is pursuing me. I'll appreciate if somebody asks you where I am, don't tell them where I am." And she goes into the cave, and she lives in that cave for 9 months, and she does her meditation, and she stays there. And by the time, after 9 months, Bhaironath comes that way, and he sees this sage, and he says, "Have you seen a girl come this side?" So the sage says, "I have not seen her. I don't know where she is, but don't follow her." So Bhaironath says, "Oh, that means you have seen her." So the sage says, "You're not realizing it, but if you keep following her, you're going to call your own death, because she is nothing but the goddess herself. And if you pursue her like this, it's going to lead to your own destruction." Bhairavnath doesn't listen. He does his own meditation, and he realizes that, oh, Vaishnavi is inside this cave. So he starts following her inside the cave. But Ma Vaishnavi, she, you know, just uses her trident and she blasts a hole in the wall, and she gets out of that cave and tries to leave from there. But Bhairavnath keeps pursuing her. Now she really loses it, because she has tried telling him politely and nicely to leave her alone. She tried to, get away from him, stay away from him, but he's such a persistent stalker, and we all know how irritating that can be. And then when she loses her cool, she really becomes so angry, and that is when she takes the roop of Kali, and in her Kali roop she beheads Bhairavnath, and his head goes and falls so far from the cave. And at that time, when he is about to die, his head speaks to Mahavaishnavi and he says, I am really sorry, I have realized my folly. And you see, all these years I have lived a very, very devout life, and I have done so much of prayer and meditation and led a very, very devout life. So I don't want people to remember me for this one moment of wrong which I have done. So please bless me. So Ma Vaishnavi forgives him, and she gives him the boon that a temple will be built for you, Bhairavnath, right here in this spot where your head lies. And all the devotees who come to worship me will have to visit you and bow to you for their pilgrimage to be complete, and for them to receive the rewards of their worship and their visit to my temple. So with that, my friends, that is how she then took the form of a three-headed Devi. The three heads denoted Ma Kali, Ma Saraswati and Ma Lakshmi, and she then took up a form and started doing meditation right at that spot. And it is said that till date she waits for Lord Vishnu to come and claim her. And that is, my friends, the story of Ma Vaishnavi, who we very lovingly know as Vaishno Devi. Jai Mata Ki.